Welcome to Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call attorney Anthony Reeves. Here's your host, attorney Anthony Reeves.
All right, our first question is, you say you can't receive unemployment and Social Security benefits. So, can you get back pay for unemployment? Let me go ahead and make one point abundantly clear, because I know I've talked a few times about unemployment benefits and Social Security. I have never, I stress this, never said you cannot draw unemployment and Social Security. That's never come out of my mouth. As a matter of fact, there's actually case law that says that you actually can draw both. The reality is, what I've said is keep in mind, the purpose of unemployment and the purpose of Social Security are two totally different programs. Historically, or typically, when you're applying for Social Security, you are telling the federal government that your medical condition is of such a level that you cannot work. However, when you're applying for unemployment benefits, what you're doing is you're telling the state that you can work, but you're just basically attempting you need some financial assistance while you're trying to look. Now, every state is a little different in terms of their laws for unemployment. There are some state statutes that do allow for you to receive unemployment if you are physically unable to do the job that you were previously at, but you're looking for another job. So sometimes people get a little confused when they'll say, well, unemployment said I'm disabled. Well, no, it's not necessarily that. This is where you need to understand what the state statutes are with regards, or state laws with regards to unemployment. The other question is, can you draw unemployment back pay benefits? And that, to be honest, I can't answer for you, because every state is different in terms of how they do that. Meaning, maybe you applied for unemployment and maybe the employers contested it and they made a determination that you're not eligible for receiving unemployment. Then you may fight it on appeal. Then maybe on appeal, if you're successful, they may award you unemployment back to the time when you apply. I can't tell you if you can get quote unquote unemployment back pay. You need to find an attorney that does employment law, and particularly with emphasis on unemployment, who can help you decide or determine if you should fight for unemployment if you believe you should receive it from your employer. But let me make this abundantly clear. When you're applying for unemployment, and a lot of times people will come to me and they're saying, well, I'm drawing unemployment. And I always tell them the circumstances by which you're getting unemployment and the circumstances which caused you to apply for Social Security are case-by-case basis. So the real question really is, what were the circumstances involved that led one into the other? Let me give you a good example. Say you stopped working because of your health, but you wanted to try to find work. So you applied for unemployment. And then after several months of trying, you will find a job, you couldn't work, you'd go back on unemployment again. But then what happens is, after a period of time, you realize that you physically cannot or mentally cannot do the job anymore, then you apply for Social Security. That's a little bit of different circumstances than somebody who applies for Social Security and then decides a few months later to apply for unemployment. But again, I'm not here, and I don't want anybody to say, oh, so what you're saying, Mr. Reeves, is don't apply for unemployment after you apply for Social Security, apply for it first. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the circumstances by which you draw unemployment as it correlates to your application for Social Security is a case-by-case basis. This is one of those times where I'm always like, you might need to get a representative to help you get an idea of what impact that unemployment will have on you applying for Social Security. Again, it's a case-by-case basis. It's a judge-by-judge basis. Every judge handles these cases a little differently. So, short answer to your question. One, I did not say that you can't apply for both. If anybody took any of my videos as me saying that you can't, please allow me the opportunity to unconfuse you. I have never said you can't go for both. But also, I'm not aware with how the back pay portion works, because every state is a little different. Make sure you reach out to an attorney in an employment law arena who can provide you some guidance on how to address that issue.